Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I want to show a method to clear the Friday and Saturday joint battle Angelica's Guardian as fast as possible. Now, this is as fast as possible in terms of time spent to clear it as opposed to the turns required. Because for turns required, you can actually do this in around 4 turns, assuming you run 3 Lunas with Wind God Realm. Right? Then they can buff each other's mobility as long as they have a soldier like Heaven's Guard or, if they're Archer version, Demon Hunters. So that would be a way to clear this incredibly fast in turns. But it does take longer in actions. So this will be the version that clears it as fast as possible. And what player 1 is going to run is basically Leticia, Sonya, and Leon. It can be any other 2 DPS, like Zerda would work great, any DPS. And then player 2 is going to run Landius, Tiaris, and Luna. You can also do this with 3 players as long as you spread out the characters properly. So, let's begin. The key though is that player 1 has the Leticia. And what Leticia will do is use her sprint skill to buff everybody's mobility. And in this case, both of the cavalry attackers are going to wipe out the 2 Cyclops at the start. I'm just going to turn on Danger Zone to know where I can position my characters. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move Luna down and have her Wind God Realm and Faction buff. By doing so, Luna will provide enough mobility buffs for Angelica to step on the trigger tile. That's right there. And so I'm just going to move Landius down and have him Faction buff. And finally, I'll move Tiaris down and have her provide some healing to Sonya. And then the 2 enemies are triggered. So because they're archers, they will always choose to attack Luna, the only flyer in this battle. So that's why I have Landius next to Luna. And now, the Sky Archers just need to die. So Sonya went after the Orc Berserker in this case, so I will have to take out the Sky Archer with my Luna. So I'm just gonna run my character south in the meantime. So first let's have Landius charge forward, and have Tiaris also charge forward. And I'm just actually going to, I might as well attack Bliss and Sonya for now. And finally, Luna is going to wipe out the Sky Archer and start moving towards the south. So, Angelica needed that 1 mobility buff to get into the trigger tile. So that's why Leticia comes down, to give her the extra mobility. You could also do it on the first turn, doesn't matter as long as she gets it. And with that done, I am going to trigger the enemies to attack me. So I'm just going to have Landius step over here and activate Peace of Mind. And Tierras is going to run forward and miracle up this group here. And Luna is just going to start moving south. And at this point, the battle's already nearly over. So Landius with Tierras is going to be pretty much be able to wipe out all the remaining enemies. It usually takes Landius a few turns to kill them, but the battle is effectively over at this point. So Sonya, who had attack blessing, kills off Angelina in one shot. And Leon moves up to attack. So at this point, I am going to want to wipe out one of these white wolves. So that's what I'm going to go for. And let's have Tierras range attack this white wolf to make sure it dies so that I can trigger the spawn of the new enemies. And the battle's already, it's just mop up at this point. In truth, I can even turn on auto battle from here on, because there's just 3 enemies to wipe out. The key really was just the early rush to make the enemies trigger as fast as possible. So this is turn 4, and with this strategy, you're finished on turn 5. The only reason I'm not turning on auto battle is because the next battle, I'll probably have to play this out again, and if I have auto battle on, it would move my characters for me, which is never a good thing. And at this point, it's basically over. So with a simple range attack, battle is done, and we can quickly collect the rewards. And there we have it. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful to you. And on that note, Nitro out.